welcome to another episode of Warning Irony Poison Leftists. As always, I'm Matt Anitis, and I'm with my co-host Ludwig.
Hey everyone, how's it going?
So, this episode, this is basically an emergency episode, following really the revelation that's been going across the internet that, men are always thinking about the Roman Empire.
Yeah.
And we just had to make an episode on this. We just had to share our takes.
Yeah, this is like DEFCON 5.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
This is DEFCON 6.
DEFCON 6. So, I mean, obviously, I can't lie. I'm always freaking thinking about the Roman Empire.
I mean, it's arguably the most important civilization.
Yeah,
ever.
just like from a materialist standpoint, I think you could argue that.
Yeah, like, it was made up of workers, essentially, and the workers invented some of the most important things, like roads. I mean, come on.
Exactly,
who doesn't use roads?
Exactly, and it's like, you know, Julius Caesar, Augustus, Constantine, arguably one of the most based men of all time.
Yeah. And then you've got Brutus that was, like, cringe.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. I mean, I recommend everyone, if you haven't already, listen to Michael Parenti's talk about Julius Caesar.
Yeah.
Which, I mean,
yeah.
he is Italian, so, you know.
Exactly.
Might be a little biased there,
but he's right.
Know,
I mean,
just based on that video, I think Caesar was pretty based.
Yeah, Caesar was like the most based guy ever.
Sorry, Caesar.
That's alright.
And it's like, I don't know, like, what's the deal with because this is just something for the boys, I feel like the Roman Empire, it's for the lads.
Yeah, it's one for the guys out there.
Seems like, what's up with that?
What about Julius Caesar? Because he's for the guys.
Dude, that is so freaking true. Yeah, but no, I mean, it's like, I don't know. And then you try talking to girls about the Roman Empire, and they're like,
huh?
I mean, I guess the assassination of Julius Caesar is technically true crime, so.
Yeah, they should write, like...
They should be into that, I'd imagine.
Yeah, they should write, like, a girl book about that.
Yeah.
But they change it to be, like, how Caesar was super into, like, BDSM or something. Like, 50 Shades of Grey or something.
Yeah, dude. Like, Caesar and Cleopatra.
Yeah, and...
Were, like, doing BDSM.
Yeah, they were, like, sex pests or something.
Yeah.
Like degenerates, but Caesar obviously in real life was anti-degenerate.
Absolutely anti-degenerate.
Imagine if, like, Cleopatra was an OnlyFans model or something.
Dude, oh my god, that is like... Oh, that would make so much sense, like, if she was around in the modern era.
Yeah, she totally would.
Cleopatra in 2023. Oh my god.
Yeah, and she always runs, like, discounts. Because nobody wants to see that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Seriously, yeah.
And, like, girl power is now just, like, killing your husband.
Right, yeah, and I mean, like, she did pretty much, she did pretty much, all of her power came from her simps, I think you could argue.
That's rings true to date.
All of her, that's where all of her power came from, because she had so many simps
Yeah.
simping over her, simps in high places.
Exactly. That's how Hillary was like almost president,
Basically, yeah.
because the Democratic Party is the simp
They're
party.
simping, yeah.
Yeah.
And just like simps all across America voted for her.
Yeah, I know. Like,
'Cause, I mean, like, oh, we need a white knight. We need to be a white knight.
they're all like
Right.
Clinton reply guys.
Yes, 100%. Yeah, 100%. Yeah, I bet he had you. I bet he had you screaming last night.
Right.
I bet Bill had you screaming last night.
Oh man, I'm so glad that we don't live like that.
Yeah, I mean, the simp epidemic is real. You know, like
Yeah, they should enforce more lockdowns.
we need like martial law or something.
Yeah.
Like that. Like, we need like strict curfews.
We need like dark.
Stop the simping.
We need Dark Biden to lock up all the simps.
Dark Brandon.
Dark Brandon to lock up all
Dark
the
Brandon.
simps.
I mean, that's how he could become based. I feel
Yeah.
like that's how he could become like a truly based president, is if he like finally addressed the simp epidemic.
Yeah, he could become the next like Stalin if he did that.
Yeah, totally.
The
Like, but
purges are just
instead of, like,
simps.
Yeah, purging the simps.
Right.
I mean, simps are kind of like modern day kulaks too, when you think about it.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, that's how I see them at least.
They're empowering like small business through simping.
Right. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah.
They're anti-collectivization.
Yeah. I think that a metaphor that's very analogous. I think. But anyways, I mean, back to the Roman Empire. Like, women just don't get it, you know. Like, women just, I don't know if they're, just not smart enough or interested in history enough. Because I mean,
Yeah.
all of my friends were constantly thinking about the Roman Empire, right?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, we talk about it like almost every day. Yeah.
Every day. Like, I'm always like, whenever I see a cop, I'm like, oh my god, you check out that centurion.
Right.
Modern day centurion.
Yeah. And
Whenever I see a cop.
yeah, exactly.
Or like a soldier. Always comparing it to a centurion.
Exactly. Whenever I look at a coin, I think Roman Empire.
Yeah, me too.
You
Or
know?
like, whenever like I'm turning on the faucet, I'm like, oh, thank God we have these aqueducts.
Right. I mean, how can you not think
Aqueducts
about
are-
that constantly?
But yeah, that's just me. Or that's just the boys, really.
Yeah. I think I just
Just
I
a
don't
male
think.
coded.
Yeah, right.
Male coded.
But it's like I think it's just like incomprehensible to women or something.
Women,
that seems to be the
yeah.
case.
Yeah,
But
I mean, I feel like women maybe know about like Roman sandals, right?
Right. Yeah.
Like,
Roman
maybe
candles.
That's what they know about. Yeah.
Because they go out and like look at fireworks because they're pretty. They look at Roman candles.
Dude, that's so freaking true.
But
Oh
they
my
probably
God, like,
don't even make the connection.
Dude, like the female
It's in the name.
gaze. The female gaze loves fireworks. I feel like
Yeah, definitely.
it's
They
female coded.
female fireworks are feminine.
Yeah.
But like I think
Or Kaiser salads. Sorry.
Kaiser salads, yeah, that's
Kaiser
you know,
salads. Yeah,
but
that's
again,
what
they
like.
they don't make the
Always ordering
connection.
that.
They don't make the connection to the Roman Empire. They just are like, tasty. That's as far as it goes.
Yeah, I mean, they don't even know who Kaiser is.
Yeah, I know. If you said Kaiser to a woman, they would think that you mispronounced something.
Yeah. They'd be like, what is that like? Is that like the new makeup?
Yeah, is that Maybelline?
Is that the new eyeshadow?
Is that the new manicure place on 57th?
Man, dude, it's crazy that the Romans were freaking Italians, though, when you think about it.
I know, it's like, it's sort of like a hotbed for socialism in Italy, or it used to be.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, I mean, you got Gramsci, that guy. Wrote a lot of my favorite books.
Yeah, he's based.
A freaking Bordiga.
Uh-oh.
I mean, he was kind of like. I feel like Bordiga would have been a pretty crazy emperor.
Yeah,
like he would have made a great emperor. He was alive back in Roman times.
Yeah, free lasagna for everybody.
Yeah, free lasagna, like lasagna and circuses. Instead of circuses.
But he wouldn't even have to change much because he's obviously like anti-democracy.
Yeah, I know. He would have dissolved the republic like immediately. Like
exactly.
No more republic. Empire time.
He's kind of like he's like what libertarians should. Libertarians should read Bordiga.
I mean, they would probably like. It'd be like a foreign language to them, you know, 'cause
right. But it's mainly because, you know, even like fascists hate democracy, like Bordiga.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah.
So they would have a lot in common, and
yeah,
maybe.
I feel like we're sort of like conditioned to like disagree with Bordiga from a young age, though. I feel like.
Yeah.
You live in a very anti-Bordiga world.
Mm-hmm. Anti-Italian world.
Anti-Italian, yeah.
Right.
Yeah, and the Italians are basically the most oppressed race in the world, right?
I mean, yeah. I mean, look at how The Sopranos turned out. People think it's like a joke. People love it because they think The Sopranos is about like toxic masculinity, but it's actually like basically Italian supremacy. But people just don't really see that.
Yeah, they don't get it. It goes over their head because I mean, like, there's a whole like crafted like a simp narrative that like Tony is. Because I mean, like, Tony's obviously a flawed character. I don't think anyone would deny that. But I mean,
but you gotta break a few eggs to make an omelet. Sometimes. Yeah.
It's like, what, you're telling me you don't think he's cool on some level?
Exactly.
When you're watching him, you don't think it's cool how he basically like how he consolidated power and basically saved the crime family.
Exactly.
Through his leadership.
Exactly, and he gave like Italians a good name through that in The Sopranos.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like that's true, yeah.
And like he's like what a man should be, in the sense there's a scene, I think it's in series 6, where, let's just say without spoiling, Tony's not feeling so well. And he has this guy, he always has a chauffeur of some kind, but this guy is like a young buck, ripped, huge muscles, and like a true man, without any provocation whatsoever, he just tries to beat the crap out of him.
Yeah.
That's that Italian sort of socialist spirit of man. We should get back to, really.
That's what I want to do to the bourgeoisie. Yeah.
Right, yeah, that's a metaphor, actually, probably. This young like, muscle man is a bourgeois.
The Sopranos, like, is very leftist.
Oh, yeah,
people
for sure.
underestimate how leftist it is. There's this meme page I like called Socialist Sopranos Memes.
Oh, dude, that's so based.
Hold on, let me pull this up real quick. Yeah, let me pull this up. It's at Gabagool Marks on Twitter for anyone interested.
Yeah, that rocks. Two of my favorite things.
Right?
Yeah.
Hold on. Okay, it's loading. It's still loading.
They're probably trying to load ads or something.
Right, yeah. Okay, so it's people who remember that Biden broke a rail strike. Remember when Biden broke a rail strike?
Yeah,
and
like
then Tony, then that's Tony, and he's saying, "Remember when is the lowest form of conversation."
Yeah.
Right.
I say that in real life.
Yeah.
You know, people.
So yeah, I mean, like
about
even
high school.
Like, yeah, no, me too. I'm always saying that, like, when my mom's like, "Remember when you were just a little boy? Remember your first day at school? How cute you were?" I'm like, "Mom, remember when is the lowest form of conversation."
Right, like a true boss.
Yeah.
Like the.
But anyways, that just goes to show that like there is a lot of like leftist stuff in The Sopranos.
Oh yeah, for sure.
If you pay attention.
Yeah, if you have any sort of like capacity for critical thinking, or even just like know at least what dialectical materialism is, you're gonna get a lot more from The Sopranos.
Right, yeah. I mean, I think the thing that's most masculine about Tony though is that he is always thinking about the Roman Empire.
Exactly. There's several.
He loves the Roman Empire. Yeah.
Exactly.
I mean, maybe that's what they're talking about when they say toxic masculinity, because he thinks about the Roman Empire too much.
How is that toxic in any way?
Yeah, I don't know, man. That's like, I mean, if that's toxic masculinity, then I'm 100% guilty of that.
Yeah, I'm poisoned if that's the case.
I'm poisoned, yeah.
I'm lethal to touch because of how much I think about the Roman Empire. That's the case.
Let's see, what else? So, have you seen the stuff about those NPC streamers?
Dude, it's like
on TikTok. Have you seen that?
Yeah, I've seen a couple. You know,
I think I know. What the fuck is going on? Like, what does late stage capitalism come up with? You know, like what?
Mark Fisher is. I'm glad he's not here to see this.
Dude, Mark Fisher would have a freaking aneurysm if he saw this.
He would write like a 1,000
like one of the most black-pilled people of all time. He still wouldn't be prepared.
That's right. He was doom scrolling before doom scrolling was a thing, and if he saw that on TikTok, boy oh boy,
he'd be like the Mr. Incredible when he gets more uncanny.
Yeah,
he'd be like the highest level of that. Yeah.
He would turn black and white and into a skull.
Yeah, he'd be like the 1,000-yard stare troll face.
Yeah, like the Thousand Island stare from Cumtown.
Oh my god, I forgot about that. Thank
Yeah,
you for
Stav.
reminding me about that. Oh my
Stav
god.
is fat and gay, man.
He's all good. Oh my god. He totally sold out though. Like, he totally betrayed Nick and Adam.
Yeah, I know.
Did you hear about that?
I don't want to. I don't want to make a podcast anymore. I want to focus on my stand-up, and it appears on like every single podcast, and he makes his own podcast.
Fucking traitor.
You should go back to watching.
He was always like the most. I mean, he was always the most normie member. I feel like.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I mean, Nick is like a psycho.
Yeah, based psycho, schizo person.
Adam, he's a gay little bug.
With a small dick, yeah.
With a small dick.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like Stav was always like the most normie, so I can't say I'm surprised, but I mean, he really is sort of like Brutus, just to tie it back to the Roman Empire.
Yeah, Nick is Caesar, Adam is Cleopatra, and Stav is Brutus.
Yeah.
Right.
That totally makes sense.
But I think I have an explanation on the NPC streamers.
Oh yeah?
It's the girl with I think she has pink hair or whatever. And like she was I think she was the first one to go viral. On X.com. And there's one where she's shouting at someone in the background during one of these live streams. And she Québécois.
Uh-oh.
That explains
it.
That explains absolutely everything.
Oh, Jesus freaking Christ, dude.
What next?
Oh my god. French Canadians, like, if you made French something worse somehow.
What's all that about?
Like, how do they pull that off? They made mean French even worse.
We're so glad in the U.S. that Louisiana isn't Québécois.
Thank God. Right? Thank God.
We could have had a huge problem.
I mean, even still, I think Louisiana has one of the highest murder rates in all of America.
That's true.
I mean, that's just the freaking fraud for you.
But it would be good if all the murderers were, like, French.
Maybe, like, all the people who got murdered, they were all French.
Yeah.
I'd support that. I guess it's
a
little, I don't know, I'd be taking it a little too far. But... I don't know, I'm just feeling kind of out of pocket today.
Yeah, we're on savage mode today, guys.
I'm just on savage mode today. I'm just feeling a little Roman today.
Yeah, we're
feeling like I want to make some conquests, some Gallic conquests right now.
Yeah, we're feeling a bit old Italian, if you know what I'm saying.
But anyways, so she's
Yeah, she's got a terrible condition with being Québécois.
Man, that probably gives you like freaking brainworms to live there.
I mean, it does. They're always complaining about stuff.
Seriously, yeah.
We want to be our own country. I think they would last maybe.
His own country. That's what they sound like, I think.
We want to have baguettes in Parliament. We want to smoke cigarettes inside. That's Québécois for you. That's Québécois politics.
Honestly, one of the most cursed regions in North America.
Definitely, the least powerful.
It's like the Ohio of Canada.
That is 100% the
Ohio of Canada. Yeah.
That's the anarchist Ohio of Canada.
Basically, yeah. The
That would be
anarchy.
They should have had Quebecois nationalism.
Hold on, I wonder if Trotsky, if Kuxi has any posts out Quebec. Trotsky, Quebec. I'm not seeing anything, but hold on. So apparently there's a movie about Trotsky, and it's saying one of the characters is a Montreal high school student who's convinced he's the reincarnation of Leon Trotsky. Yeah, that adds up. That adds up.
Put two and two together and you get that.
That makes sense.
That's like the logical conclusion of Trotsky.
Basically, I mean that's still like less far-fetched than Trotskyism, I feel like.
Yeah. Because at least Trotsky's dead, but Quebec's still alive.
Right. Yeah.
Trotsky would be an NPC.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like Lenin would be a podcaster.
Yeah, he would be on this show in 2020.
But yeah, Trotsky's an NPC streamer.
Lenin would be a third mic on the spot.
Yeah. I feel like that's how it would be if they were around.
Yeah.
Oh my god, but yeah, no, I was watching one of those NPC streamer videos, and it really reminded me of that scene from Blade Runner 2049.
Right.
You know, with like the hologram, and she's like...
The giant one?
Yeah, the giant one.
Yeah.
Like the naked girl, yeah.
I mean,
I don't know. That's how it felt like to me watching it.
Yeah, and
like
the way
I did have kind of like a Gosling moment watching.
Yeah,
it.
I literally read him.
Basically, yeah.
But Ryan Gosling, I mean, every movie, he like just personifies another version of you every time.
Basically, yeah. Basically, I mean,
it's like
especially like
his roles.
Back when I was a wagey, I had like a Gosling moment pretty much every day. Like it really fucking sucked. Like I couldn't stop having like Gosling moments at work, and people would be like, "Are you okay?" I just wouldn't say anything.
And then you just look at your coworkers the way he looks at the hologram.
Yeah, basically, yeah. Like I do like the scream he does.
Yeah.
Blade Runner 2049.
That's me when I see left comms.
Yeah. Yeah, honestly, yeah.
I scream and throw my computer.
Me when I remember
throw a chair.
Kuxi existed.
Me when someone's Italian socialist of choice was Rhodesia and not American.
Right.
And like I've started seeing because of his role in Barbie. Anytime I see someone online that's of our political views, I always tell them that they're chemists.
Yeah, me too. Well, because I mean, like,
for me, that's
I feel like for men nowadays, like, it really is rough for men out there. You know, I feel like it's good to like have like sort of like an affirmation for men.
Yeah, that film is like less for the girls than I thought, because as soon as I seen a Barbie movie was in the works, I threw up in my mouth.
Yeah.
Because I thought it was gonna be like lib cuck soy propaganda, and then I saw Ryan Gosling was in it.
No, it's like actually pretty
sigh of
anti-woke.
relief.
It's anti-woke. When you think about it. It's not woke at all.
Yeah. Exactly. So
Plus, I mean, I feel like Dasha was the Barbie movie.
Dasha is Barbie.
Yeah,
both
totally.
Dasha and Anna are Barbie, but in like
totally, dude. Totally. Yeah, in a good way. Like they sort of like slay, right?
Yeah.
I feel like, I don't know if I'm using that word correctly,
but I think if there's a sequel, Dasha should either star or direct or even both.
Yeah, I would
because obviously she's got clout in the film industry.
That's true. Yeah, that's true. One of the best actresses of her era, I think.
Oh, definitely. I hope she gets more roles in bigger movies.
Yeah, I mean, I guess like
so she can completely change the narrative from woke to anti-woke.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say though, is they might like not allow someone so based into Hollywood like that, you know?
Yeah, they probably get Hassan Piper instead.
Right. But I mean, that's kind of like why I respect her, is because like she has the courage of her convictions, and she's willing to speak up, to be based.
Exactly.
Even though like it might jeopardize her career in the future.
Yeah, exactly. But being based is one of the hardest things. It's frowned upon by like everybody, even so-called leftists. The people like you're supposed to be aligned with,
like liberals, who call themselves leftists.
Radlips,
yeah.
Freaking radlips.
But anyways, back to the NPC streamer thing. Like this simp epidemic is really getting out of control. Like what the fuck is happening? How are there so many simps?
It's insane.
I honestly don't know what to say.
I think there's got to be some conspiracy here, or like a psyop.
You think so?
Yeah, there's no way that just kind of blows up out of nowhere.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, like, some of the guys I interact with on Twitter, like, some of the soy, like, reply guys, I feel like there's so many of guys like that, like, it doesn't surprise me that they be watching these NPC streamers just, like, simping out completely. But, I mean, I don't know, you might... But they're probably part of the psyop too, though, at the end of the day.
Yeah, I mean, it's not out of the question they're not.
Yeah, I mean...
But it could be, like, one thing I was thinking about was that it could be some kind of, like, government plot to increase the national debt by getting all these, sort of white knight reply guys to spend all their money on, virtually nothing, to fund, like, to make excuses for, like, proxy wars.
That actually makes a lot of sense, now I think about it. Holy shit.
It's something I just thought about.
Holy shit. Oh, fuck. Hold on, who's the CEO of Twitch? Actually, no, it's on TikTok, right? Who's the CEO of TikTok?
Yeah, it's okay.
Let's find
it'll probably be on Twitch in like a couple of weeks.
Yeah, and there's also like simp bait on Twitch too. So
yeah, definitely.
some CEOs, it's looking like some Chinese guys, so I don't know.
Maybe, I mean, another hypothesis.
Maybe they're just like really like revisionists. You think?
Yeah, I mean, also, I mean, it could be like the Chinese government trying to put America in debt so that they're easier to manage.
Oh, interesting. So
Yeah,
wait,
to deplete like
would that
wages.
make NPC streamers based?
This is what dialectical materialism is all about.
Right.
You've
Yeah.
got on the
Totally,
one hand cringe national debt funding wars for the Western Empire versus it might actually be double agents that are, you know, trying to overthrow the Western Empire.
Yeah, no, I mean the dialectic is in motion, as I always say.
Oh, for sure, for sure. It
Dialectic is in motion.
It's like the first two chapters of Capital explaining what a commodity is should be actually about NPC streams. Imagine if they see this.
I mean, they definitely do like a wall of text.
Oh yeah, leftist memes be like,
Yeah. Like the streamer girl, she's like, ice cream's so good, and then Marx is just like it's like 20 paragraphs in response.
she's like, how much does it cost? How much does one ice cream cone cost?
Yeah, how much does one TikTok gift
And then
cost?
instead of linen, it's ice cream. Yeah. Oh man, I think that we'd have Capital Volume 4, 5, 6, 7 if Marx knew about this.
Yeah, just about that.
Yeah.
Just analyzing that, I feel like. I mean, there's definitely like a lot of like analysis that you need to do just to make sense of like what the frick is going on with that shit.
Yeah, instead of like lumpen perpetrators, it would be TikTok perpetrators.
Yeah. Well, what I also think is interesting about the NPC streamers is I feel like it's a sign that we're really in a neo-feudal era. Ever seeing stuff like that, like a neo-techno-feudal era?
Absolutely. Yeah, techno-neo-feudal.
That's symptomatic, because I mean, it's all about like paying tribute when you think about it.
Yeah, exactly.
It's all tributary. So, I mean,
and those NPC streamers will have apprentices that take notes and follow them as in a sort of like neo online guild system.
Right. Yeah. And they are basically like neo like royalty, like what royalty
exactly.
is like this generation is freaking NPC streamers, unfortunately.
Yeah, the serfs are working their land, but they're just getting like TikTok gifts.
Yeah.
Right. It's similar with like something as cringe as Reddit when you make like the gayest snarky comment and someone will give you Reddit gold. It's sort of in the same vein. It'll be something like, you know, Donald Trump is being indicted, and on Reddit someone will say,
Orange man bad.
Orange Cheeto man bad.
Heckin' Cheeto bad. But yeah, no, you're 100% right. Like this form of like tribute, this like new tributary mode of production, is really starting to
Mm-hmm.
permeate our lives. And really
Yeah,
starting to take on a sort of neo-feudal character. I think.
exactly. Like, I've even got an example of something that isn't related to TikTok and Reddit, and it's like
Mm-hmm.
people like really enjoy Amazon to,
Mm-hmm.
because obviously they'll deliver it within a day or so on and so on. But one thing that I think that they do is when you buy something, so say you bought a book from Amazon,
Mm-hmm.
next day delivery on Prime, they won't deliver it intentionally. So then they give you a free book. So then you kind of like, Amazon is really good. And you're paying for nothing, basically. You're paying for failed service. And that is
Right,
kind
yeah.
of like a tribute to Bezos.
It also kind of reminds me of, bringing it back to The Sopranos, it kind of reminds me of like no-show contracts that they do.
Yeah, exactly. Everything comes back to those.
Everything comes back to The Sopranos, like honestly.
Right, yeah.
What do you think about it?
I think that because what they do and I can't remember what it was when they're building the Esplanade
Mm-hmm.
they steal all those like fiber optic cables.
Mm-hmm.
So what has essentially happened is the workers have made those fiber optic cables as a tribute to the Soprano family.
Right, exactly, yeah. Exactly. And just like,
Because they're not getting anything from it.
yeah, totally. And just like the way that like a protection racket works is basically what feudalism was when you think about it.
Yeah, exactly. Soon enough,
Like,
we'll have some kind of
demanding
Like
money for like protection. Yeah, no,
yeah,
hopefully. I hope so.
that's knights in shining armor, definitely.
Yeah, like literally. And people don't freaking realize it because they don't read history. They'd rather watch some stupid TikTok.
They don't. Yeah, exactly.
They'd rather simp than read about history, but
Yeah,
they don't understand that like if you read history, then you won't be doomed to repeat it. You know?
exactly, and that also comes back to Moxie Hero.
Yeah, it does. It does.
All world historical events happen first as tragedy, second as fought. Right?
Second is first. Yeah, yes. Exactly what I was thinking.
So feudalism will end up being reinstated in a sort of a technical way or a technological way, and it will be possible. It would just
Yeah, it will be possible. 100%.
instantly.
Yeah. That's
And this
exactly
is
what
the
I was
fault
thinking.
of so many people not thinking about history.
Well, that's why I think it's base that we think about the Roman Empire so much. You know, is
Exactly.
sort of like
We're on the front foot
we're
yet
becoming
again.
resilient to the farcical reproduction of history.
And we'll address Elon Musk's weird chemical response.
Probably. Won't surprise me.
But I guess the moral of that is read about history.
And he did like he named one of his children like Technomechanicus or something like that, which is like a Latin sounding name, but it's also like futuristic.
Right.
I think
Yeah.
that, like, I mean, like, as sort of, like, absurd as that is, like, it's like a microcosm
But, like,
of the era we're living in. The techno-feudalism we're living in.
Yeah, Elon's on the front foot by giving his crazy names. Because those names will be like rolled through in like 30 years.
Right, yeah, people will think it's really cool. Like big names.
I'm typing in Musk computer.
And there's probably stupid stuff that'll come up and stuff.
Oh, this is interesting. On X.com recently, there was an Onion article that was sort of critical of Ukraine Zelensky, and this guy got pretty viral for sort of calling it out for some reason. He tweeted in July, or he X'd in July, quote, "Increasingly convinced that people like Elon Musk are functionally feudal lords whose wealth and power primarily emanate from the belief of other wealthy and powerful people in the deservingness of their aristocracy, because it sure isn't coming from a cunning businessman."
Interesting.
So maybe we are
Interesting.
coming up to feudalism pretty quickly.
Yeah, I mean, that makes sense to me. I think that's a good take. Anyways, hold on. Let's see what else is on Twitter, or X. Let's see what else is on X right now. It's loading. So a guy called 911 because an F-35 pilot came down in his backyard in a parachute.
What?
Like he had to eject out of the F-35.
And did you say it landed in someone's backyard?
Yeah, in someone's backyard. Can you believe that?
What do you even do in that situation?
I mean, this just goes to show how the American Empire is finally collapsing. Stuff like that's happening.
Definitely. There's never been a problem with the U.S. Air Force until now.
Multipolar time, baby.
Oh yeah, definitely. We'll be going to Mars soon anyway. We'll be in Mars under a Lord Musk pretty soon anyway. So right. Goodbye, America. Goodbye, Earth.
Yeah. Let's see what else we got. Okay, so I just saw a meme. It's like 54 BC. So it's two soy jets, right? They're on opposite sides. So 54 BC, one of them saying Rome is about to win, the other saying Persia is about to win. Then 243 AD, and they're saying the same thing, but the borders are exactly the same. Then 628 AD, the borders are still the same, and they're still saying the same thing.
If you show that to a woman, she'll have an explode.
Yeah, no, she'd be like, Persia? Isn't that a kind of cat?
Yeah, isn't that some kind of fabric or something?
Yeah, isn't that like a kind of dress?
Yeah, isn't that what they? Is cat's language not called Persian? They'll try and make a stupid Reddit joke about it.
Yeah, they'll put on like cat ears and start dancing.
Yeah, and then start a stream on TikTok.
Yeah, start a stream on TikTok. And like they'll think that I'm like gonna simp over it, but I won't.
Yeah, exactly.
It won't work on me. I won't simp at all.
No.
Let's see what else we got. A new video from Historic Vids at History and Memes, my favorite account. 13-year-old Magnus Carlsen was bored against the chess legend Kasparov in 2004. Hold on, let's just watch this real quick. Wow.
I love
legendary shit.
Yeah, I love history.
Oh my god, dude, this kid is so Sigma. Holy shit.
Imagine
that was a good video.
Chess.
Yeah, chess is like one of the oldest games of all time, right?
Which is why it's so great.
Yeah, it's sort of like, it really is trad. It really is like the most trad game you can play, I feel like.
Yeah, only trad-based Sigmas play chess these days.
Right.
Which is why I'm always on chess.com.
Same, honestly. Same. And you already know I'm doing the Sicilian defense.
Right, yeah.
Like the gabagool defense is what I like to call it.
The gabagool defense.
The gabagool defense.
We should make the chess games and games after.
Oh my god, that would be so sick.
That would rock.
I mean, it is. I was called the King Tony and the Queen Carmella whenever I play.
Yeah. The bishops, Polly Walnuts.
And Syl,
yeah.
Polly and Syl are the bishops.
And then the little pawns are like the sort of minor characters.
Right, yeah, like Furio, I think. And like those guys when they're doing like the brokerage firm, those guys like beat everyone up because they're not pumping the right stocks or something.
Yeah,
those
yeah.
Guys would be cons.
Yeah, the actor for one of those is only
Really?
Yeah. So he probably was method acting. And that's why he's always beating people up. Because They're not pushing Dogecoin or something.
Right.
Right.
No, you're not gonna believe what I just saw. Hold on, let me show you real quick. Sorry, take your time.
No problem. No worries.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, check that out. Yeah, no, I think I just found the episode art. But yeah, tell me that wasn't worth the wait.
That was worth the wait. Oh man.
Oh my god. The internet is a wonderful place.
Yeah, yeah. When you're terminally online, it can be a great place.
Internet. You never fail to disappoint.
No, I would give that person Reddit gold if I saw that in Reddit.
See, honestly, honestly. So, I think that's about it for today.
Mm-hmm. I think we covered a lot of good topics today.
Yeah, I think that was a good app.
Mm-hmm.
I think we said everything we could.
Thanks, guys. See you later, guys.